Number 1 hit. Don't worry, I'm borrowing it from the other Marcus.
Actually, yeah, there we go.
That was the best.
Which one? You all look the same to me.
Is that what You know, that's kind of fucked up.
If you can't roll a clip of the evolution of Marcus.
Oh, for the love of God.
Pretty much, yeah, because the first Mark died in,
the first Robin died.
That was not the first Marcus. First Marcus.
No, order.
Don't worry about it. I'm still a fan of your matches, Doctor.
Oh my God.
I'm waiting for my phone to ring because I actually think I Bravado and Mazzatto.
I'm just getting ready for the meme.
Versus Raven TKO.
Beautiful. Moving on, Nick Mazzatto, to bring some coherency and actual research and credibility to this roundtable. Nick, tell us your top 5 BWA tag team matches in history.
At least I didn't get the match wrong.
It's alright.
Because I didn't read what I wrote.
You can roll back to that if you want.
No, I don't.
I was actually trying to think of it, but
I need a partner that's actually like to workable.
Want a quick explanation or do you want the short version? Well, ain't nobody hardly challenged me for nothing. Countless times I've been with Jose Valdez. I'm sorry to say this, Jose, but you was no good. Heavy D is way much better than you. Way much better. I just need a partner that's actually like to workable.
I've been saying that to Nick every day at work since I put the watch in. Oh shit. Alright, I'm sorry, Nick. Go ahead.
oh no.
Okay,
I can't wait to show my mom this thing.
What's wrong with John?
Actually, I was trying to think. I was dead trying to think.
And then mission failed.
Basically, that's what it was. I had my whole shit ready. I had my whole shit ready, and then we kicked in as like epic fail.
Hold on.
Epic fail.
Just press start, down.
Here we go. There you go.
What's this?
Snake.
John! All right, Nick, let's do this.
I can't.
I got it focused on you, Nick. I'll tell you.
Get serious. Get some seriousness.
Number 5. From an actual list. That was written down. By a person.
Recently.
People. Multiple people. That's my point. Now, number 5 is a tag team triple threat. Same one that was mentioned.
Yes.
For a lot of the same reasons. Full of champions. I love the finish. I like the diversity of the teams themselves and the way that the teams are built and the way that the teams wrestle. He touched on the point that Aerial Strike is a high-flying team.
Yes.
Dark Force Rising was a power team who liked to control the match at their pace. And 9/11 comes out, hot tags, does a couple of moves, and then gets beat up. Right? Comes back to the same thing. But I like the way that the match worked out for those same reasons. Triple threat matches are always very sloppy, very difficult to pull off. And the way that the finish flowed through, I just was... You could see the enthusiasm in me. I'm going to break up I'm going to stop. I'm trying to block a breakup of a pin, and no one's there. So I'm just like, let me taunt before the match is even over. Right? It was nice.
Redman nails the stunner. Mazzatto's got him up. Mazzatto's got the body count. Mazzatto, Redman, what? 9/11. 9/11 won the tag title. What a shit time. 9/11. Are you kidding me? They just took out 2 teams in the process. 9/11 just like that are back on top of the tag team world.
Moving on to my number 4, I have DFR versus Aerial Strike. Aerial Strike wins. I like this match because after DFR came in and turned the BWA into a video game, this is where they actually...
That's also on a blog.
This is where they actually lose. Right?
Yeah.
And they lose big to a team that they would have previously dominated. I like it because it's very important to the story, and when I go later on into my top 5 teams, I'll elaborate as to why I think that these teams are important to the BWA in general. Next, number 3, I have 9/11 versus Aerial Strike, where 9/11 loses.
The ladder match?
Yes.
Ooh, that match is pretty wonky.
We bang boogie through your system, subliminal. We lyrical, murdering like a criminal. It's life or death, medical decision. We so dope out the lab that you need a prescription. The hood is listening, so for you that I wrote this, keep it underground, sticking to the streets like the homeless. The dopeness, recognize the real POD, cause we triple O, O triple OG. Check, microphone check, make sure you check, microphone check. It's lights out, game over. If you wanna, you can check my stats. Lights out, game over. Make way, cause the Kings is back. Lights out, game over. If you really think you got it like that, it's lights out, game over. Word on the streets is the boys is back.
Okay, here's the reason why. Ladder matches have never worked, right? A lot of our matches... Get on the truck!
Never.
Get on the truck! I can't
Hey, one time it worked.
I'm stuck! It's very difficult to pull off an appropriate gimmick match. Table match, ladder match, grave match, right? It's difficult to pull off those type of matches because we don't practice those type of matches.
That's the
No one has
true.
experience with these type of matches. We wrestle in singles matches, tag matches, and when you make tag matches into these gimmick matches, and you're able to pull it off in a way that's at least believable, like it's not like one person's falling off the ladder when they try to jump. Everybody's falling off the ladder when they try to jump. So it's believable that it's fucking difficult.
Right.
That's the thing. So I like it for the effort, and I like it for the spirit of what we were trying to do, rather than the result. Now, when we get to my number 1, I have the opposite of this effect. We'll go to my number 2 first. Armageddon Inc. versus DFR.
Which one, the table?
DFR loses.
No, that's not DFR. Now I'm John.
Hang on.
Armageddon Inc. versus DFR. DFR loses. When the fuck did this happen?
Am I right? No, I don't.
I don't think they've ever beaten Dark Force
Maybe
Rising.
it's the other way around then.
It's gotta be.
The way I wrote it was the person. I wrote it backwards. Like I was writing winners versus losers or whatever. So this way I don't have to write win or lose. Maybe I have just wrote this one backwards.
Do you have the date or the combination?
I didn't put any dates.
Okay.
It has to be.
Tell me about the match, maybe I'll remember.
Didn't you guys have the tag team titles at that time? And didn't you defend them against DFR at one point?
No, it was DFR.
No, I think it's
they had the tag team
when they
titles.
first started, they faced DFR in a tag match.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
a squash, and then they face them again.
Yeah.
And it's a lot less of a squash.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
No, we did beat DFR, but I think it was a 3-on-3.
But it wasn't for the tag team titles, though.
No.
No, yeah, it was. Yeah, it was a
remember
3-on-3.
They've had a lot of DFR matches.
Yeah, we do have a win off of DFR.
I think you do.
But
The Charles and Sly DFR, the Charles and you DFR.
Though I think it was a 3-on-3.
It was a 3-on-3.
the 3-on-3 was 3-on-3.
Yeah.
Because I remember afterwards they threw us in the hole.
Yeah.
We did win.
If we have a clip, I'm just gonna say clip. I want to find that.
Oh God, please help him. No. Pushing him into that grave. Later today, we're gonna have a graveyard match. First ever time. Sin is next into the grave.
It was a 2-on-2. But 2-on-2
It was the 2-on. It was DFR versus
and Tarek was in it? I don't know.
Okay, so look, I'll be a little bit more succinct with my number 1. Okay. We're not going to have the same lack of clarity. I think my favorite tag match, in my opinion, because it's a gimmick match that was worked, and it worked well, there weren't many botches, and there weren't many botches involving the gimmick, DFR versus Gun Show table match.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah. No. That was a good match. I just feel that we kind of fucked up a little bit. You know.
Where does it get fucked up?
The part that I cut. I go to super kick Sly clip.
Finally looks like Bravado and Havoc have some control of the situation, as both Avalanche and Mazzatto are now out of it.
One of them. Grab him. And he just goes like this. He goes, and just walks away. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, Foxy Fox, whatever his name is the ref, and he doesn't get what we're doing. Mm-hmm. So like there's a point where I'm jaw jacking with him, and he actually tries to like almost start a little fight with me. It's like, are you stupid? You know. So I ignore that.
Up, man. Respect my authority.
We do the Devon get the tables. And Joe pushes me, and I fly backwards and like hit Foxy's shin. He's like, "What the fuck?"
Bravado! What the? What are these assholes doing? They have a match.
Wrestling over here.
Not one person has been put through this table.
Get the table.
Okay.
So, to me, yes, we have a clip of that. To me, the fuck ups that happened in that match upset me. But what doesn't upset me is Charles was supposed to be in that match, didn't show up because he didn't want to go through a table.
Yeah.
No, same thing with the cage match. He didn't want to show up because I wrestled in no cage and no lightning storm. I'm like, okay, you get on red man status here.
Zeus is on my side. I would just like to try to do that for everyone. Yo, basically, I'm Angel Face today.
Yeah.
Happy birthday,
Nick,
Charles.
But Nick, yes, with that said, I do love that match. It's just my perfectionist nature. I wanted it to be better.
Okay. I wanted a lot of things to be better.
Shit.
So look, are we doing favorite moments now, or should we do that later?
You can do a couple of moments
I'll
if you have.
lead right into the favorite moments then. One of my favorite moments in tag team history is when you walk out on Havoc in that match.
Oh, that was sick.
Right?
That was
Havoc fights off me and Sly for a time.
When you're trying to put someone through it. Avalanche Mazzatto teaming up on Havoc again. Bravado not doing anything about it. What the hell's Bravado doing? Bravado's leaving the match. Havoc rolled out by a double team, by a tandem maneuver by Avalanche and Mazzatto, and Bravado's leaving.
It was weird, the representation that we had. Like, we were kind of both heels. Like, you guys were the faces, but you guys were dirty faces. Like, you didn't fight clean. So
the build-up video to that match, which a lot of people probably haven't seen, I don't even think it's on YouTube.
Are you ugly? A liar like me? Are you so lost soul? Someone you don't know. Money, it's no cure. A sickness so pure. Are you like me? Are you ugly? We are dead, we are alone, you know we're far from sober. We are fake, we are afraid, you know it's far from over. We are dead, we are alone, you know we're far from sober. Look closer, are you like me? Are you ugly? The strain of cancer chokes the answers. Are you like me? A liar like me? We are dead, we are alone, you know we're far from sober. We are fake, we are afraid, you know it's far from over. We are dead, we are alone, you know we're far from sober. Look closer, are you like me? Are you ugly?
So it was heel versus heel.
Which definitely a favorite moment. 9/11's title win in the triple threat, right? One of my
Yes.
favorite moments. This was also touched on. Ground Zero versus Rated TKO both times because, like I said, you were the hero of the match the first time, and then the second time, I just think I think it was a better match.
Probably. I was actually the only time that I ever wrestled high on marijuana.
Don't cry victim to me. Everything we are on used to be is buried and gone. Now it's my turn. see what's beneath everything I am and hope to be. Cannot be lost. I'll be damn fighting you. You're impossible. Impossible. Say goodbye with no sympathy. I'm entitled to overcome. Completely stunned and numb. Knock me down, throw me to the floor. There's no pain I can feel no more. I'm entitled to overcome.
So, just the fact that came out that well.
I know I did, and it was for the Rage title.
You're so irresponsible. I can speak for myself, Mazzatto, and say we have never done that.
Nick, stop ruining matches. I can't help it. And it's not even my matches. I'm ruining their matches.
Can we just roll the various clips to the contrary of that we actually have on film?
So, the faction versus Platinum, wrestling in the sunset. I thought it was nice that Charles was able to get some measure of revenge against the people who were talking bad about him. And
Yeah.
If
If it was up to me, we would have lost.
And
But it's up to Charles.
Yo, Zeus is on my side. I like it because it ended up being a good match, and the lighting just made it like it was nice. You guys have a nice last match together, and it was
And it could turn out to be Charles' last match. So
it was unexpected, and it was good.
You see, I'm falling and I'm last of this. Clouded by we sound so soulful, don't you agree? We don't I invent sweat, popping bottles, putting supermodels in the
Twilight Hour
Proof.
of the BWA 2012, the old versus new.
This is a classic example of experience versus youth. Right there. May not matter now as the Dark Rider connects.
Remove the sickness plaguing my mind. Two worlds are warring in me. Galaxies of show me light. Two worlds collide whenever I step
Yes, that is what we shall call it. The